Hey guys, get ready with me while I answer a few questions that you guys have asked me about my last film called The Last Bet. To start off, my main question that I have here is, how does your product use or challenge conventions, and how does it represent social groups or issues? Well, my product is a short film based on crime and thriller. My first convention is crime and organized mafia world with themes of debt, loyalty, and power. A specific example from my product is that a mafia boss owes a hefty debt and his daughter is kidnapped as collateral. How do you use or challenge this convention? Well, I use this convention because debt, loyalty, and retaliation are typically elements of mafia films. However, the emotional focus on the father daughter relationship adds vulnerability to the usually powerful mafia figure. The effect I intended to create for the audience was an effect of tension and suspense, but also make the audience see that the mafia boss is human just like the rest of us and is not just a criminal. The second convention would be kidnapping as a high stake plot device. A specific example from my product would be that the daughter is taken as leverage to force the father to resolve his debt. How I use or challenge this convention, you may ask? This follows traditional thriller conventions where a family member is endangered to raise stakes. The effect that I intended to create for this convention for the audience is for the audience to feel urgency and fear and even increasing suspense. It also makes viewers question how far someone will go to protect their family. It also makes viewers question how far someone will go in order to get what they deserve or to get what is owed to them. What social groups or issue is being represented? Well, organized crime groups, father/family relationships, and gender roles in male-dominated systems are being represented. The media language that is being used is mise-en-scène, camera, sound, and editing. How do my choices shape representation? The mise-en-scène likely uses dark lighting, fancy clothes, isolated settings to represent the mafia world as serious and dangerous. Camera angles may emphasize powers, such as low angles for the mafia boss and high angles for the kidnapped daughter. Suspenseful sound and sharp editing increase tension and highlight the threat of violence. These choices shape the representation of the mafia as powerful and intimidating, while also showing the daughter as vulnerable within that system. Do you reinforce or challenge stereotypes? Why does this matter? Well, that is a great question. The film partly reinforces stereotypes of a male-dominated crime world and women being used as leverage. This matters because media influences how audiences view power, gender roles, and crime. Challenging stereotypes can create more realistic and balanced representations, while reinforcing them may continue outdated ideas about gender and authority.